Hey y'all, I'm Jim Ware. I am the founder of the annual High Country Toy Run here in Colorado Springs. I wanted to do this video to make sure that everybody understands clearly why this year's toy run has been canceled. The special event process here in Colorado Springs has gotten very complicated and very expensive over the last couple of years. It's really changed. The former mayor put a lot of systems and processes in place that have really made a difference to us with all of our events. The good news is that the toy run was always exempt from that process. It's only a police escort, we're not closing down streets, and it was never considered a special event. Until recently, when the toy run was designated by the Office of Special Events as a citywide special event. Well, we protested that. We stood up and said, that's wrong. It's only a police escort. And other escorts are exempt from the process, like funerals, dignitaries visiting town, honor flight, when the troops come back from overseas to Fort Carson. All those types of police escorts are a simple phone call to PD and you get it done. And that's how it was for us for over 2 decades, 25 years. So we lodged a complaint and we basically refused to put the toy run into the special event process. We work very hard on the toy run. It's our only 100% volunteer effort. It's all for charity. There's nothing in it for us. And by putting the toy run into the special event process, we double the work. We're already collecting the toys, sorting the toys, distributing the toys, putting on the run, doing the auction, getting the stuff for the raffle, getting the sponsors. I can go on and on. We did not feel it was fair to insert us and the run into this very complicated and very expensive process put on by the city of Colorado Springs. In fact, some of the folks at Colorado Springs Police Department and at the Special Events Department agreed with us unofficially that the toy run did not belong with this designation. However, they are not the decision makers. The lady who's in charge of Park and Rec overall, who only answers to the mayor, and of course the top cop, the chief of police at CSPD, they're the ones who can decide. So it doesn't matter how many other people agreed with us, it's their decision. We were confident, though, throughout this process and throughout our arguing that the toy run did not belong in the special event process, that the cops were going to help us out. We've been receiving police escorts from CSPD for 27 years. And we were confident that this would work out, so we tried to work it with PD. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, the chief denied the request. So we're stuck with no escort. And we had some major concerns about safety with trying to do the toy run without the police escort. Dumping 1,000 motorcycles into downtown Colorado Springs, whether they're in small groups or all together, my experience tells me it's not a good idea. And public safety is always number one. Now, some of you out there are going to say, well, the chief of police don't like bikers. This is not the case. Colorado Springs Police Department is great to work with. As a matter of fact, I just attended a funeral where in one day CSPD rallied, got together an escort, and got us all safely, probably 1,000 motorcycles, from the service site to the burial site. And they did that on their own without a request and didn't charge anybody anything. So this is not about cops not liking bikers, and we don't want to hear anybody say that. When I was a kid, my teachers told my parents regularly, your son's got a problem with authority. Well, that's not really true. I got no problem with authority. As long as authority is fair and even-handed and reasonable, I got no problem with it. But I also think that as Americans, it's our right and it's our duty to stand up when we think something is unfair and wrong and say so. And this is not about money. This is about right and wrong. We were fully prepared to pay the fee for the police escort, which this year was going to be $3,000. It's like $100 a minute for a half-an-hour escort. We were prepared to pay that. no problem. It's not about money. It's about right and wrong and the process and how the toy run should be treated after 27 years of our service. We've helped almost 100,000 kids in this county and Teller County over the last 27 years with our efforts, with your efforts. And that can never be undone. But this year, the kids are going to suffer, and we're sick about that. We're sorry about it. I mean, I was born in this town. I've lived here all my life, 52 years. And I gotta say, I'm disappointed in the leadership that we have currently, because this town has always been about supporting each other and working within the parameters of common sense and for the common good. And that seems to take second this year to bureaucracy. And I don't like bureaucracy. And bureaucracy has killed the toy run this year. We do want you to donate anyway, though. Find a Toys for Tots box. They got them at Walgreens, at a lot of stores around town. Put toys in there. Also, the Marines who run Toys for Tots will be at Pikes Peak Harley-Davidson at the Rocky Mountain Motorcycle Museum's shared parking lot on Sunday, October 4th, on the day that would have been the day for the toy run. They'll be there from 9 to 11. They're going to take your toys. They're going to give you a pin. They'll have copies of the press release so everybody understands why this happened. If you want to read the press release, it's at our website, which is www.pro-promotions.com. So we're abandoning the toy run, but we're not abandoning the effort. Support Toys for Tots, and support us by directing your respectful concerns and complaints to the mayor's office. This is a new mayor. This is not the mayor that put all this rigmarole in place. This is a brand new mayor, John Suthers. We're hoping that he sees our side and you can help. The email address and the phone number are at the bottom of the screen. Please be respectful in your comments and your complaints to the mayor's office. It will not do us any good for anybody to go on there and raise hell and act like a jerk. Okay? But that's how you can help. Support Toys for Tots, support the High Country Toy Run by voicing your concerns. Thank you for your support, 27 years worth of the Toy Run and all of our efforts, and we appreciate you watching this video, and God bless America.